Hello, everyone. Welcome to another update. Today is Tuesday, December 8th, and I'm going to make this update a little short because I want to go straight to two markets, not the Forex market, not the commodities market, but I want to talk about the cryptocurrency market, and I want to talk about what's happening also in the indices market, because there's a lot of things happening around the world, especially in the financial markets. Things are starting to shake up in ways where we're seeing a whole new set of trends, and that's what we call a total market shift taking place. All right. Now, sometimes with total market shifts, sometimes they can happen all of a sudden. You have different categories of total market shifts, but in this case, this one's it's been easing on. It's been a lot of pressure in so many different areas of the market. Like, for example, with the cryptocurrency market earlier in the month, starting off in the month, the first 2 days of the week has been where pretty much you can see the decline. If you were able to see the November's MAS score, you would have been able to see a lot of 100%, 100%, 100%, 90%, 90%, and then slowly declining, although they were green, but they were slowly declining. And especially, that's one of the reasons why we saw such a massive movement in the cryptocurrency market, especially with Bitcoin and a lot of other cryptocurrencies as well. And so, again, this report, if you had access to this report, you would have been able to make money and be part of that bull run. But does it mean that you won't be able to be a part of the next run? No, it does not mean that at all. It doesn't mean that at all. So, could you be a part of another run? Of course you can. Just look for the MAS. Just look for the MAS alignments. And once you're in the MAS alignments, then you're good. So, for example, let's say there's a very powerful bear run. Okay. The MAS will still be high. It'll still be green, but you'll notice that things are being sold off. There's a huge sell-off. Now, when you interpret that from the world's perspective, the secular media perspective, let's put it like that, they will see a bear run and they'll freak out and they'll cause everyone else to freak out as well. I mean, that's their thing. So they'll start making everyone freak out when there's a bear run, a massive bear run. And guess what? It works. A lot of people start freaking out and they're like, oh my goodness, the sky is falling and it's the end of the world and stuff like that. Guys, you get access to this report and you'll just notice, oh yeah, there's a bear run. But guess what? The market financial report from the Forex helper, the Wayne University, it says it's all green. So, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity and make some money. So we're starting to see a transition taking place. There might be some more bear runs taking place once the current market value starts to switch over. I won't say that's the case yet with the cryptocurrency because there's no extreme stresses taking place in the current market value, with the exception of a couple of these cryptos. And there's one crypto that's just going way the other way. It was going very bad when Bitcoin and all the other rest were doing good. But now you can see right there, it's the only one doing good when the cryptos are taking pressure. And we can finally see today, sure enough, just like the report stated, the extreme stress has been removed from Bitcoin on the current market movement. It was pressure trying to get, and look at the price today. See what I'm saying? So there's no way on current market movement we would have had what people would have thought would be the obvious choice. No, you go online, you hear and do this, this is what's going to happen. No, it doesn't work that way. You got to read what the market is telling you, not what your feelings are telling you. That has nothing to do with it. Now, if we talk about feelings, on a crowd level, crowd behavior level, yeah, that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. But individually, because you think that and that, no. Hear what the market is telling you, which direction it's going to go. And that's what this report does. It's the voice of the market telling you this is where it's going, this is how it's going to be. Yeah, I know it may look this way, but don't do it yet. Don't do that yet. Hold on. I know it looks this way, but wait a minute. Be patient. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right, so let's move to the next and final part, and that's the indices. Notice the pattern here. It was high in November, guys, and there's this resistance not as strong as like other markets, but it's still resistance there. But we're seeing a lot of determination in some of these indices markets, especially with the American ones. But we're starting to see that MAS score is starting to drop 67% now. 67% now. And that's an indicator of a decline. Slowly but surely, we've seen some takeovers take place on some of these indices. Let's see, there's a takeover right there in China. We see the dollar making some moves. That's why we didn't even add any dollar trades, guys, on the top picks. No way. Because we already see the dollar is starting to shake up some of the market. So stayed away from that. See some extreme stresses still taking place with the German market. Let's see. Okay, another takeover here in France. I mean, here in France. I'm not in France, but here on this report. The France market taking over, the stress taking over there. There's a takeover. Brand new trend. And then there's some other ones. The IBEX, that one was removed. It wasn't a strong stress, but it was still one nonetheless. Another one removed from Singapore. And so there you have it, guys. We added one more to the. Now the reason these are emerging, they're not solid because they're not. In order for them to be extremely solid, we look for certain things, and that's because we're looking for current market movement and current market value from the futures perspective to be going in the same direction totally. And so we don't have that. Does it mean that you can't take these? No, it doesn't mean that. You can still take them. Just be cautious. That's all. With the yen, for example, starting to see some strengthening there. And so like we took a trade that was on some of the account management's account, Canadian dollar versus Japanese yen. Canadian dollar strong, but Japanese yen starting to strengthen. Not as strong as the Canadian dollar, but we're still going to hold on to that because overall, the current market movement is still showing what it's showing. So we added pound versus yen on here, and for obvious reasons, if you read the report, you'll be able to see how that correlates. So guys, that's it. We got some content coming out, more content. I know I've been saying that. That's because we've been kind of restructuring everything, still in the process of restructuring. So we kind of at the tail end of all of that restructuring. And now we're going to just really, really pound away with the important, very important stuff, getting that information out to you guys. You guys share the information because the rest of the information is not just updates, just so that you know. It's not like you're not going to be hearing me just only You're not going to just hear me do that, but you're also not going to just hear me rambling on about updates and what's going on with the up and down, this trade and that trade. Okay, there's different things that we need to bring out in the open and discuss. We want this to be interactive. We want you all to participate. Whoever you all are, there's a lot more people out there that need this information. They need it. And there's a big reason why. All right. So I've said it before in previous videos, and I'll just end it on that final note on this video because the whole financial landscape is changing, guys. We're entering a whole new economic era, and you got to be prepared. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're doing here at Win University, presented by the Forex Helper. And we got people on our team that are on fire. Guys, see you on the next update. God bless.